Welcome to this episode of the Quiet Impact Podcast, and I'm your host, Stephanie Oden. And this is where we inspire, ignite, empower, equip, and educate introverted business owners and leaders just like you who are making waves quietly and with impact. And this episode, I'm going to push the buttons again because I'm going to challenge you on something that we've all done. We've all heard create SMART goals, goals that are specific and measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. We've all heard that, but that doesn't always work. I want to share with you an insight that I had, an aha moment that really shifted things relating to my goals. And here's a little teaser for you. Not only should they be smart, but they should be cute. So tune in to see what I mean when I say cute goals. Let's dig in, shall we? Welcome to the Quiet Impact Podcast, where we nurture the journey of introverts who desire to achieve greater levels of influence, income, and impact. The go-to podcast for introvert achievers just like you, seeking purpose-driven growth. I am your host, Stephanie Oden. Have you ever desired to have a mentor whisper success secrets into your ear? One with firsthand experience as a six-figure corporate leader, expertise in entrepreneurship, and is an introvert? Tune into each episode where we will provide valuable insights into how introverts can effectively navigate life with full-time jobs, pursue career success, and delve into entrepreneurship. We will explore various business and career topics related to self-discovery, achieving success, and finding joy in the journey. My guest and I share real-life experiences, strategies, tools, and resources that will encourage personal and professional growth, self-empowerment, and living an authentic, purposeful life. Let's get into today's episode. We're not shy, timid, or needing to be fixed. We are an introvert, and that is our superpower. Introverted AFF. Absolutely fabulous and feisty. I'm Stephanie Oden, and I am your host of the Quiet Impact Podcast. And something I thought about recently, and I had an aha moment, and I wanted to share it with you. We're high achievers. Let's just put it out there. We are high achievers. And we get SMART goals. Make it specific, make it measurable, make it achievable, SMA, or make it realistic, and is it time bound? How many times going through your coaching, your mentoring, your if you're working in a career, you have those what they call different things, PLMs or your goal setting sessions. And they always talk about that. Everything talks about having the SMART goal. That's great, but we're super smart. And SMART goals don't always work for us. Okay. Here's the situation. I started last year on this journey to be a better health, not on a weight loss journey, but a functional fitness. So I started taking a bounce class. I started a trampoline class. I started taking, believe it or not, a jazz and tap class. Yes, they have those for adults. And so I started taking those, and that was part of my journey. And of course, we know we should change it up, right? And so one of my coaches said, hey, for this month, I want you to pick a specific goal and I want you to work on that. So, of course, in my mind, I'm running through SMART, right? How can I make this a SMART goal? Because I'm a smarty pants. And I was kind of flippant. And she said, put it in the box. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just put something in the box because I had purchased these super cute. Most people probably don't buy workout equipment for the color, but there are those of us who like purple, and I wanted some of those bands that you put over, I think they're called booty bands. So I wanted some of those bands that you put around your legs so I could do like, squats and some resistance moves when I'm traveling. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll just I put in there four times a week. I'll do strengthening with my bands, and I'll just put that's my goal for the month. Okay, just go with it. And that doesn't sound really exciting or anything, but hey, we got the goal and it's smart. So we're good. But when I started thinking about it, and I think it came up when I had gotten up off of the floor after one of the exercises and I started to walk. Now, I've been working on a specific fitness issue for a while, and some of you may be able to relate to this, where it's ultra tight and weak at the same time. The quad, the hamstring, and that whole area, that whole hip area. And so sometimes it would cause me to it would stiffen up or it would catch and it hurt. And I knew at the same time that the way for it not to hurt was to get it stronger and more flexible. I knew that in my mind and got up and I started to walk and it was kind of doing the drag thing. The leg was. I said, you know what? I want to walk cute. Now that may mean nothing to you, and for my guys that are listening to this, it mean absolutely nothing to you. But I wanted to walk cute. You know the song. All the pretty girls walk like this, this, this. I wanted to walk like, pretty and cute. Now, you may think, well, what does that have to do and with anything? I'm going to tell you. Walking cute to me symbolized being able to walk with grace and flow when I do a talk from the stage, to be able to move in a way that doesn't distract or draw attention to me so that the participants can stay focused on them. That's cute. Cute to me meant as I'm facilitating a room at a corporate event, that I'm able to navigate from table to table and really be engaged with the audience and not distract from them and their experience. That's cute. Cute is in the future when I host my own event for introverted achievers, that I'm able to really be engaged with the participants and to be able to have that natural ebb and flow and be I know this is gonna sound crazy, I'm saying it, and I'm gonna have to take a nap afterwards, but to be able to engage with the participants, let them know how much I appreciate them being there, see what they're learning, and that type of experience. And so I don't want to have any of my movements be a distraction, or even the thought of my movement being a distraction. That's a cute walk. That's a cute walk. And even though I had the purple bands, thinking about the cute walk was even more, I was more connected to that, to move me to that place of where I wanted to be, to where I would do the thing. Like I was not, I'd said I was going to do it and I was going to do it grudgingly, but I wasn't really super excited about doing the booty bands. Okay. I like, okay, they're purple and I'm going to put it on because it's purple, but I'm not really excited about it. When I said, oh my gosh, I am going to walk cute, and that's what I'm going to be work on. And once I did that, things shifted. And I thought, well, how can I do that? What can I do with that goal? How can I make that happen? And by shifting that, I thought, well, one of the things I definitely need to do, because nothing helps you be more mobile than being mobile. And how are you mobile? Well, you can walk. There's something about walking. There's lots of evidence that talks about walking. And I know when I walk and it kind of gets that motion going, that it loosens up. And then adding some stretching. Okay, those are things, I call those 10x, right? 10x goal. Because I also notice with like a 10x goal in my terms is something that when you do it, it impacts other areas of your life. So being consistent with my cute walk plan. Also allow me to be consistent other areas of my business and showing up more consistently and showing up more boldly. And so I made that like that was part of my 10x goal. What shifted? What does it matter that it's smart versus cute? Here it is. Let me give it to you like this. For me, I came up with cute first, and then of course I came up with an acronym, and that really anchored it in. First of all, I'm connected to it. I've already shared with you that connections. I can see me. I need this to it's be on the stage and to facilitate. I'm connected to it. I put myself in the place of leveraging it. You, uniquely me. This goal is uniquely me. You, uniquely, totally me. It is me. All the way sharing my personality. It's taking on my personality. The goal really needs to take on your personality and not someone else. T, there's a time frame involved. When I think about my hosting my own event, when I think about being on more stages this year, when I think about hosting corporate events, there's some time, and even more close to home in a month. How much more flexible and mobile can I be in a month? So there is that time element. And then there's the E, elevated emotion. I touched on that in a way, but I didn't highlight it. It's emotionally, I mean, this works. Emotionally, how will I feel walking the stage, facilitating the room, hosting my own event? How will I feel? I'll feel grateful. I'll feel joyful. I'll feel calm. I'll feel peaceful. How will I feel? And how can I feel that right now so that I'm connected to it? So when like, oh, the rain is annoying because I can't go out and walk today. What am I going to do? So there's that elevated emotion of being in that place. And I didn't come up with the elevated emotion. I got that from Dr. Joe Dispenza and incorporated that into my day. I was already doing elevated emotion, but I attached it to my 10x, right? And then I made a baby E, right? CUTE, and I made a baby E, and it's connected to elevated emotion, but it's a I call it an energetic state. And that's more of that one word kind of affirmation type of thing. I am magnetic. I am flowing. I am creative. I am glowing. I am illuminating. I am fierce. It's like I am statements and you really own it. Could you have the elevated emotion and energetic state be the same? You could. It'd still be cute, even if you made them into one. What's the difference? Definitely, you need to have SMART goals. It needs to be smart. It does. It that's a formula that is proven that when you write it and you make it plain, you're more likely to accomplish it. And for me, and this may work for you too, find a way to make your goal cute. Make it cute. Be connected to it and have it be uniquely you. Keep that time bound element in it, and then look at, okay, what's my emotions I'm attached to it? What is my energetic state that I'm attaching to it? Because I have found that I am more in tune with me and what I want and where I'm going. And the fact that I made it what I'd call a 10x, meaning it impacts other areas. I'm doing it consistently. I've noticed that my body wants that movement where I can't say that it really wanted to do no booty bands. Was gonna do it because I gave my word I was gonna do it, but I really wasn't going to want to do it. But I want to find ways to do this. And it's because it is more than smart. It's smart and cute. And, one of the things I thought about, just maybe, you want to add a little cute to your goals. At least one of them. Add a little sass, add a little spice, and make it cute. Just maybe. It's okay if you don't, but just maybe. Because it could be that next level shift. Again, I know you're a super achiever because that's who I attract. And I know that you are someone that makes things happen. And I don't know, I thought, hey, you might want to have your goals be smart and cute also. Let me know what you think about what I shared on a different way to look at your goal setting. Not only smart, also cute. I look forward to reading your comments. Take care. We'll talk to you next time. That's it for this episode of the Quiet Impact Podcast. Thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let me know any insights that you had from this episode. I would love to hear your takeaways. Remember to head to my website, grab a copy of the Success Pillars for Quiet Achievers. It's a resource I created for you. And join us next week. Thank you for watching, listening, and subscribing. See you next time.